This week on Air and Outdoors. Hello everyone and welcome once again to Air and Outdoors. Today's show we conclude our turkey tour and then we hit the blue water trails of central Kentucky. First, let's go with Brett and Blake on an evening hunt that quickly turns into a scouting mission.
Yeah, I'm on it good. Yeah. I am. Oh yeah, dude, it's all jacked up.
Yeah, probably not.
It's crazy. Jury's just killing on Facebook. Man, they usually just have 300 some viewers though. That was 30 days. The
We
jury's.
had 3.
That's right.
Brett and I watched these two longbeards feed all evening. One of them actually had an injured leg, and we knew it was about time to roost, and they wouldn't be far for the morning hunt.
This segment has been brought to you by Double X Tackle, makers of the original Clearboard, the lightest, best pulling planter boards available.
Hello, this is Ralph Stokely from Stokely's Marine. I'd like to invite you down to take a look at the all-new tracker boats. From the Pro Team 175 to the Pro Team 190 and the all-new Pro Team 195, rated for a 150 horsepower. Great fishability with features like recessed foot pedal, 8.5-foot rod boxes, the Revolution hull, to an aerated live well system that's unmatched. So come to Stokely's Marine, we're your authorized tracker boats dealer. We're 4 miles south of Fayette Mall on Nicholasville Road. Let's go to the lake.
Rack Getter's Scents and Lures, 100% handmade products, industry leading in scents, lures, attractants, feeds, and game calls. Are you a rack getter?
Big bucks are not hard to come by. Ask these hunters who have one thing in common. No, we're not talking about big smiles on their faces. all these hunters learn the secret of how to grow big antlers. A product that requires no planning. A product that's easy to use and is guaranteed to grow buck's antlers to their full potential. It all starts here with the brand Lucky Buck. Guaranteed to grow bigger bone or your money back.
Bluegrass Upland Hunts is located in the beautiful rolling hills of Kentucky. With vast acreage of well-maintained food plots, our experienced guides and energetic bird dogs will create a lasting impression on all hunters. Visit our website and contact us today for great hunting in a private setting that is second to none, only at Bluegrass Upland Hunts.
We literally sat right underneath these toms, and after a few hens pitched down into the field, we knew that the gobblers were going to be right behind them.
Stand up and shoot him. Got him. Got him. Let's go get him. Doubled up. Doubled up, baby. Doubled up, baby. Doubled up, baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
That's the cripple.
Now, we got him, baby. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. I love it when a plan comes together. It's 5:35. They hadn't been on the ground for 10 seconds.
What about it? What about it? That's awesome. I knew he couldn't get away. I knew he couldn't get away.
Go get yours, Blake. I don't know either, but they're dead. Doubled. I think so. I heard that other one flying right about the time I was going to say, Blake, you're going to kill him.
Goodness.
Well, what an exciting hunt that was. These two gobblers weren't on the ground more than 30 seconds before Blake and I doubled and tagged out to close the season.
Well guys, it's May the 3rd here in Kentucky, and as you can see, me and Dad got another double this morning, our second double in 2 years. Man, we've been blessed, and this morning it was just an old-fashioned fly down, in-your-face hunt. And me and Brett came in here yesterday evening gonna try to set up on these birds that we had heard yesterday morning over behind us in this holler on this ridge. And we ended up not pressuring them too much because we thought we could get on them this morning. And sure enough, we scouted them out back there a couple hundred yards away and videoed them. We knew this one over here had a broken leg. He couldn't get around too good. And you can see on some of the video from last night and maybe this morning that he was hobbling a little bit, I'm not sure. But we got in here tight on these birds. We decided, we almost set up another place about 30 yards away, maybe 40, but it wouldn't have got it done this morning the way this hill lays. And we decided to come on over here. As you can see our setup behind us there, we just put up one of those ground blinds and got tucked back up away under this cedar. And wasn't long after we got set up, this bird here, I believe, got fired up right behind us, probably 20 yards, Dad.
Yeah, or less.
Yeah, I mean, he was right there. There's a cut. You know, this land's been timbered, so there's not too many big trees, and he was just right there behind us in one of those old oak trees, I believe. But man, flew down perfect. Couple hens pitched down first and started working out from us, so we didn't get a ton of video of them strutting or anything, but I mean, we got 4 days, including today, left in the season, and now Brett, Dad, and I are all 3 tagged out, and we got a few tags left to punch. But Dad, it's just a great morning here in Kentucky, and we're just blessed this season.
Beautiful morning. Couldn't ask for it any better. The only thing was the video wasn't going to be long because they were leaving with the hens, and they were getting ready to go up in the middle of the field there, and we had to take them pretty much right after fly down, and I actually didn't hit this bird the first shot, had to take another shot at him, and we were able to take them both this morning. Just a great morning. We're blessed this morning to be able to take 2 birds together.
Yeah, looked like 2-year-old birds, about 9-inch beards on both of them, and like Dad said, we were just blessed this morning. But we still got a couple tags to punch here in Kentucky, so you all follow along with us this last weekend of season, and we're going to put another 1 or 2 on the ground for you. Y'all stay tuned.
Hello, this is Ralph Stokely from Stokely's Marine. I'd like to invite you down to take a look at the all-new tracker boats. From the Pro Team 175 to the Pro Team 190 and the all-new Pro Team 195, rated for a 150 horsepower. Great fishability with features like recessed foot pedal, 8.5-foot rod boxes, the Revolution hull, to an aerated live well system that's unmatched. So come to Stokely's Marine. We're your authorized tracker boats dealer. We're 4 miles south of Fayette Mall on Nicholasville Road. Let's go to the lake.
Rack Getters Scents and Lures. 100% handmade products, industry leading in scents, lures, attractants, feeds, and game calls. Are you a rack getter?
Big bucks are not hard to come by. Ask these hunters who have one thing in common. No, we're not talking about big smiles on their faces. All these hunters learn the secret of how to grow big antlers. A product that requires no planning. A product that's easy to use and is guaranteed to grow buck's antlers to their full potential. It all starts here with the brand Lucky Buck. Guaranteed to grow bigger bone or your money back.
Bluegrass Upland Hunts is located in the beautiful rolling hills of Kentucky. With vast acreage of well-maintained food plots, our experienced guides and energetic bird dogs will create a lasting impression on all hunters. Visit our website and contact us today for great hunting in a private setting that is second to none, only at Bluegrass Upland Hunts.
Turkey season is now over and deer season is right around the corner. One of my favorite hobbies in the off season is to do a little bit of creek fishing from my kayak. One morning my friend Cody and I decided to go out on the blue water trails of south central Kentucky and try our hand at some smallmouth, and it was hot just like the weather.
Nice little smallmouth in the current, son. That's what we're after, boy. Let's go back up there and get a couple of casts. Oh yeah.
I can pick this up. Found something that works right here.
Done. It's all about the current.
Got one?
There's a good one, baby. There's a good one. Let's go.
Oh! Need my help?
Nah, I got it. I hope. Let's go, baby.
Hey, wait.
Woo!
Let me get over there.
That is what we're after today, boys.
Let me get over there, okay? Huh? Yes. Hold on, let me get over there. Huh? That's fun. That's a good one. That's probably close to the same size, if not the same size as that one I caught the other day here, man. Don't you think?
Might need to stick around here for a minute.
Well, Blake and Cody found a good spot with some nice current coming through it, and they knew it would be a good place to catch some smallies, so they ditched the kayaks and started casting from the bank, and sure enough, they found a good honey hole.
Right there, guys, that's probably our 6th fish, I guess, right in here. What we've done here is so pretty much we're doing. We skipped over this spot a couple days ago. This fish wasn't coming off. What we did, we come through this current right here, and these smallmouth are just stacked up in this current right here, probably feeding. It's about going to be 96 degrees today, so we're just out here in this cool water in Russell Creek, hammering these smallies. Alright guys, what we're doing right here, we're floating down Russell Creek here today, and we hadn't had much luck. It's getting pretty hot up in the morning now, but we hadn't caught a fish, and we come up on this spot that we just pretty much overlooked a couple days ago. And what these fish were doing, there were some smallmouth stacked right up in here in this little channel. There's a little creek coming in, little drain coming into this pretty good flow of water, and these smallmouth are just stacked up in this current right here, and they're getting this bait and these minnows and crawfish and just all different types of creature baits that are coming into this creek right here. It's pretty deep right out in there, and we caught 8 or 9, maybe even 10 smallmouth, and Cody caught a real good one. I caught a couple pretty decent smallmouth for creek fish. So we're gonna get back in and see if we can't find another area kind of like this, and that's key, seeing what kind of pattern these fish are on and seeing what they like. And we found something here that's working right now, so we're gonna go look for some more. You guys stay tuned. This is Aaron Outdoors.
Kentucky. Yep. Come off of this. Beaver. Yeah, as soon as it hit the water. Yep, Kentucky's got the tooth patch.
Well, that was a successful day on the water. Be sure and tune in next time as we begin our white-tailed deer preparation, all the things that go behind the scenes in order to make a white-tailed deer season successful. Again, thank you sponsors for making the show possible. Thank you for tuning in. You've been watching Aaron Outdoors. We'll see you next time.